Liverpool may be left disappointed in any potential transfer chase for Crystal Palace's Michael Olise, with Chelsea having made the first move for the forward. The London-born winger, who has represented France at youth international level, experienced the best season of his career so far as the Eagles, made a strong end to the campaign in 2023-24, despite hamstring injuries restricting his minutes. At points during the term, the 22-year-old caught the eye with his showings. In total, he managed 10 goals and 6 assists in 19 outings, as Palace secured their Premier League status for another year with a 15th-placed finish. His purple patch has already alerted a host of potential suitors, with Liverpool among the teams, keeping tabs on Olise's availability this summer, according to the Mirror. His current employers purportedly will not entertain offers of less than $77 million for the ex-Queen's Park Rangers prospect, who has also caught the eye of Manchester City and Arsenal. As aforementioned, Chelsea are currently believed to have made the first significant play for the forward. However, according to the report, his dataset and his consistent high level of performance have led the Blues to step up their efforts to secure Olise's signature. However, one major positive for Liverpool in the chase may come from the fact that they can offer the attacker Champions League football, with their rivals from West London having only qualified for the Conference League. With 82 games under his belt in England's top flight, Olise's experience in the division may prove majorly attractive to transfer chiefs at the country's leading clubs during the off-season. At Anfield, it would be feasible to surmise that the forward could be seen as a long-term replacement for Mohamed Salah. With the Egyptian set to enter the final year of his current deal with the Reds, it remains to be seen whether the next season could prove to be his last on Merseyside. Olise certainly impressed Cop hero Jamie Carragher with his showings last term, with the former defender having spoken glowingly about the youngster on Sky Sports. Athletic Club winger Nico Williams has been linked with a number of clubs in recent years, including Real Madrid and Barcelona, but the one that has been mentioned most in recent weeks is Chelsea. In the past, he has also been linked with Aston Villa and Liverpool. The Basque side signed him to a new contract late last year, but Williams has a €50 million release clause and could be on his way out this summer. It appears as if Athletic have already signed their replacement for him long-term in Alvaro Jallo from Braga. Williams will have no shortage of interest from clubs around Europe this summer. Indeed, Mateo Moretto has revealed to Football España that Chelsea are not leading the race for the 21-year-old winger as things stand. Other clubs are pushing harder as things stand, and he is very popular in the Premier League. Few players of his game-breaking quality will be available for so little. Along with Vinicius Jr. and Savio of Girona, Williams has been the best left-sided attacker in La Liga this season, as he proved again with a brilliant assist for Gorka Guruzeta. He will be hoping to inspire Athletic to a title before he departs, and has a brilliant chance to do so in the Copa del Rey final in just under a month's time against Real Mallorca. Chelsea are reportedly eyeing up a summer move for Athletic Bilbao winger Nico Williams. The 21-year-old is having a superb season for Bilbao, and is attracting interest from a host of Europe's top clubs, with Arsenal also interested. Williams has scored 6 goals and provided 11 assists from 27 games in all competitions. Despite signing a new contract in December, the release clause remained at £43 million, which won't put clubs off from bidding this summer. The Telegraph reports that although the fee would be relatively low, Williams would command high wages, with the Spanish international believed to be earning £100,000 a week after tax in Spain, which would put him amongst the top earners at Stamford Bridge. Williams can play on either wing, but started out as a left winger, which is currently where Raheem Sterling and Mykhailo Mudryk play. Sterling was subject to an approach from Saudi Arabia last summer, and might be approached again this summer, whilst Bayern Munich inquired about taking Mudryk on loan in January. An out-and-out striker remains Chelsea's top priority in the summer, and Victor Osimhen and Benjamin Sesko are among the club's top targets, but they have been impressed by the progress of Williams. Given how expensive a striker is going to be, any potential deal for Williams could hinge on how much money the Blues can bring in through player sales. Crescencio Somerville is not the Chelsea target, getting the fans the most excited. That's just a fact. For all his quality, he's got one problem: he's not Michael Olise. And when it comes to potential signings on the right wing, Blues fans are clear about what they want. They want the Crystal Palace man with magic feet, not the slightly more prosaic Somerville. But you don't always get what you want, and from all accounts, our interest in the Leeds winger is every bit as serious as our interest in Olise. Fabrizio Romano's latest column for Court Offside makes it very clear that we're willing to push hard for the Dutchman. Liverpool and Chelsea have both been scouting Crescencio Somerville for months, but then in terms of negotiations, nothing has started yet, the transfer expert said. Talk of the Reds no longer being interested in the winger can't be true, as it is still early for this transfer. The appreciation from both clubs is still there, so we have to see if they decide to approach Leeds for Somerville at some point during the transfer window. Leeds United star Crescencio Somerville is still a player of interest for Premier League giants Chelsea as the duo contemplate making a move for the winger. The 22-year-old had an exceptional campaign in the Championship with the Yorkshire club, producing 21 goals and a further 10 assists across the 49 matches he featured in for the Whites. However, Daniel Farke's team failed to secure promotion to the Premier League, and given the Dutch star's performances, several clubs think they can sign the winger ahead of the 2024-25 campaign. Liverpool and Chelsea are among them, as Fabrizio Romano reports that the Premier League duo still appreciate Somerville, having scouted the 22-year-old for months. It is still early in the transfer window and there is still plenty of time for clubs to approach Leeds for their star man. The winger has a contract at Elland Road until 2026 and will not want to lose the player. However, given their financial situation, the Championship outfit will likely accept any big offer that arrives at their door for Somerville. Conor Gallagher has admitted his sadness at Mauricio Pochettino's departure as Chelsea boss, but insisted he is not distracted by ongoing speculation surrounding his future. Pochettino left Chelsea by mutual consent last month after a tumultuous trophy-less season in which he faced calls from some fans to be sacked before rallying to a sixth-place finish by winning their last 5 Premier League matches. Gallagher made 50 appearances across all competitions under Pochettino, more than any other player, and the midfielder reflected on the Argentine's exit and Enzo Maresca's appointment as his successor when speaking at England's Euro 2024 base on Thursday. "Of course he has done so much for me, so I was sad for him and his coaching staff, but really excited about the new manager coming in, and myself and everyone at Chelsea is really excited to work with him," Gallagher said. "I've really enjoyed it. When I'm playing football I am happy, and I have been playing on a consistent basis this season, so I just wanted to work as hard as possible to help Chelsea as much as I can and England when I played. A lot of credit to Pochettino for giving me that opportunity to show Chelsea what I could do in the last season. Hopefully there is still room for improvement. He just showed his belief and trust in me, which is all a player wants, to be honest. If a manager shows you a bit of love, it makes you play better. Long story short, it gives you confidence, and that's what it gave me, so I just build on that." Gallagher has a year remaining on his Chelsea contract, and sources have told ESPN that Tottenham and Aston Villa are among the sides monitoring his situation. It remains possible that Gallagher could sign a fresh deal to stay at Stamford Bridge, and when asked whether he saw himself staying with Chelsea next season, the 24-year-old replied, "I'm a Chelsea player right now and I am just focused on England and the tournament. First of all, Trent is a top player and everyone in the squad has their own strengths and the way they can improve the team and strengthen the team in their own way." Gallagher, who was part of England's squad for the 2022 World Cup but did not play a single minute, said.